This is Mindanao Times Headline News.
Today is Thursday, and these are the headlines.
Former senatorial aspirant Luke Espirito asked Justice Secretary Jesus Crispin Remulla to review and dismiss the cyberlibel complaints filed against human rights activist Dr. Walden Bello. In a Mindanews story, Espirito, Bello's lead counsel, told a virtual press conference over Zoom that a petition for review on the indictment filed last July 29 before the Department of Justice remains pending. The petition seeks to set aside the finding of probable cause by the Office of the City Prosecutor in Davao City for 2 counts of cyberlibel based on the complaints filed by former City Information Officer Jeffrey Tupas. On Monday, the police arrested Bello in his home in Quezon City and had to post a 48,000 pesos bail for each of the counts of the case. In another story, the Commission on Elections, or Comelec, has expressed its support for the measure seeking to declare vote buying as a heinous crime. Once the bill is approved, the penalty for such offense will be punishable by 20 to 40 years imprisonment. Under the Omnibus Election Code, it is considered an election offense if one engages in vote buying, wherein an individual gives, offers, or promises money or anything of value in order to induce the public to vote for or against any candidate. Currently, vote buying carries the penalty of 1 to 6 years imprisonment, removal of the right to vote, and disqualification to hold public office. As of June this year, the poll body said 17 complaints that involve alleged vote buying and selling are set to undergo preliminary investigations. In business, the Department of Energy has met with other cabinet members to iron out the country's regulatory framework in the energy sector, DOE Secretary Rafael Lutilla said Tuesday. Lutilla said he had a virtual meeting with Justice Secretary Jesus Crispin Remulla, Solicitor General Minardo Guevara, and Chief Presidential Legal Counsel Juan Ponce Enrile on Monday, as President Ferdinand Bongbong Marcos Jr. instructed his legal cluster to provide clear policies for investors in the energy sector. The DOE chief said that providing a certain, stable, and clear regulatory framework will attract much-needed investments in the energy sector. In sports, the Bacolod-based Philippine men's Chalkball team has booked another trip to the World Chalkball Championships 2023 after finishing third in the just-concluded Asia-Pacific Chalkball Championships in Johor, Malaysia. Chalkball Association of the Philippines President Raymond Hamelo said on Tuesday, the Philippines, being among the top 4 finishers, once again qualified for next year's WTC, the venue of which has yet to be announced. You are listening to the audio edition of the Mindanao Times. Eternal vigilance is the price of freedom. For more stories, log on to www.mindanaotimes.com.ph, or you may follow us on Facebook and subscribe to our YouTube channel at Mindanao Times. This is Deborah Uson for the headlines.